It is raining where I'm at. I'm out trying to do some last minute Christmas shopping, just put some finishing touches, which is something I enjoy doing. Okay, so oftentimes I like to have the gifts ready pretty early, you know what I mean? And then, a couple days before, I like to go out, venture out a little bit, look around just a little bit. It might be something that just catch my eye, and I'm like, whoa, why not think to get that? So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Won't be out too late though, like maybe like the next hour maybe, and then I'm done. What's up, man? What's good? We overpaid White. No, stop it. We didn't overpay White. By the way, Keldon Johnson has said, and I know that's the caption of the video, so everybody's like, yo. He said that he's gonna play today. All right, that's what he said. Okay. There's no, I didn't see an official announcement or anything like that, but that is what he said. By the way, my Hero fans, tell me you don't love this shirt. Okay. Tell me you don't love this shirt. Tell me this isn't the greatest shirt you've ever seen in your entire life. Tell me. Lie to me. Lie to me and say that this isn't a dope shirt. Yeah, no, White isn't overpaid, and we talked about this like crazy. Wait, what'd you say? White could have gotten maybe 5-10 million. Like, nah. He deserved every penny. We never said he was very over. Oh wait, who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. But anyway, yeah, he's not overpaid. Keldon could be playing today. That is a big deal. I think Jaren Jackson is still out. Is that right? I think Jaren Jackson's still out. So we are in a really good position. No reason for the Spurs this game, and I'm starting to believe, like, I think that, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I think that Derek White is the most valuable player that we have on our team right now. Now, not as far as trade value, okay? Obviously, that would be DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, it would be DeMar DeRozan, okay? As far as trade value. But as far as White and what he means to the team, valuable-wise, as in right now and in the future, he's the most important. But I will say this. I think the heart of our defense stems from Keldon. We did not start playing we didn't start playing excellent defense until Keldon got out there. So I just want to throw that out there. It is a possibility that Keldon Johnson is the heart of our defense. Now I think that it's pretty easy to say that Derek White is the most valuable asset we have on the team. And what I mean by that is, people are going to instantly say, what, are you saying he's the best player? No. What I'm saying is everything he does on the court benefits everyone, okay? So he makes everyone better. All right, so when he's on the court, he's the most valuable player because he ups everyone else's game, and on top of it, he's very valuable with everything he does. But Keldon playing today will be huge. Now, as far as how much playing time he will get, I have no idea. I am praying, guys, because I swear we're doing a watch party. Be with OOC. We're gonna do a watch party. And I swear, I promise you, I swear to you, if the Spurs start Rudy Gay, I'm ranting. I'm sorry, I'm ranting. I can't deal. If they start Rudy Gay, I'm ranting. There's no reason for Rudy Gay to play. All right, no reason, or not play, but no reason for him to start. No reason. He has shown, in the Spurs group with him on the court, has shown nothing, no signs of working out if he has to start. Not only that, Popovich has already said in an interview, he said that he wants to get to the bubble Spurs, that they're not playing as good as they did with the bubble, but the rotations, and we talked a little bit about this on the OOC Live yesterday. The issue is like who are you playing? Like, what, Rudy Gay out there at power forward, we're not going to play as well as we did in the bubble. And even earlier than that, they had Rudy Gay at small forward. Like, why? So let's just really hope that the Spurs go into this situation just a little wiser. Just play the young guys. I mean, literally, Devin Vassell looked like the best player out there at times. And Rudy Gay has took a big step back. Now, when we first signed Rudy Gay, it was a really good signing because Rudy Gay was so consistent throughout his career, and he played so well throughout his career. But over the last couple seasons, Rudy Gay has not. And it's nothing wrong. It's not me saying that, oh, now Rudy Gay is trash or anything. No, he's still valuable. But, and we're going to need him, for, shooting threes and stuff like that. Maybe some good timely shots. But Rudy Gay, this point in his career, he's just on the decline. And it's a big decline. It's starting to show itself a little bit. So, I know one person pointed out in another stream that I did where they were saying, Rudy Gay botches every single dunk. Okay, so it just shows that he's just getting older, and that's fine. But at the same time, why are you putting so much weight on the older guys? Okay, now one thing I am worried about going into tonight, and I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. I know that the Grizzlies are on their last leg; they're not that healthy. But it's not necessarily saying we're that healthy either. But I know they're not that healthy going into tonight. But one thing I am worried about is the inconsistency as far as what we've seen in our offense. These preseason games have been very difficult to watch. And if you've seen the group chat, by the way, join the group chat, links below. It's the first link in the description. But if you join the group chat, one thing that I was noticing, a trend of a lot of people in the group chat saying, was that it was really tough for them to even see that game. And because and it wasn't even the fact that we were playing bad necessarily. It was saying, and it wasn't even the fact that we were getting blown out why people were saying it was really hard to watch. The reason why people were saying it was really hard to watch was because the San Antonio Spurs once again did not have an identity in the preseason. Now, in the bubble, even when we lost, it wasn't a hard game to watch. Now, it was a tough fought game. We fought hard, whatnot. A couple of them we could have got, but we didn't go into those games. We didn't look in those games and go this is really hard to watch. The Spurs look terrible tonight. But with the preseason, the reason why we look terrible is because I don't know if we were. It's very confusing what's going on because it seemed as if we were experimenting. Okay, and that's fine. Preseason is the time to experiment. I know that we didn't have a lot of time to prepare for the season like you do, other seasons. I get it. That's fine. But then at the same time, it was okay, we're experimenting, but then Popovich did an interview basically saying the team needs to play better. They need to play harder. They need basically to play like the bubble Spurs and stuff. And I'm just I'm confused. What is this? Are we, which one is it? Are we experimenting and seeing what's going to work, what's not going to work? Or is this the game plan and we're just not executing it because of personnel? Maybe it's a little bit of both. Honestly, I'm not crazy about the personnel that was out there. And honestly, even the first preseason game, there was no rebounding going on between LA and Rudy Gay. So it was a little bit of effort too. So I understand that. But at the same time, it's I don't know, do we want LaMarcus Aldridge to shoot several threes, which I'm sure is going to decrease going into the game tonight. I doubt he's going to shoot a whole bunch of threes. Do we want Trey Lyles to try to facilitate more? Do we want Trey Lyles to pick the ball up and try to do something with it? Or was that just him going solo? I'm very confused with what the team wants, what they're trying to do. And as of right now, I really do believe that the San Antonio Spurs need to grasp one thing at a time and implement it throughout the game and see how it works. Rather than each quarter, we got to change the essence of how we're playing. It's one thing to make adjustments. It's one thing to say, okay, we got to make adjustments here. Yes, switch this player on this player. Let's, switch out Rudy Gay for Trey Lyles. Let's switch out, DeJounte Murray for Patty so we can get some more scoring. Something like that, I understand. Okay, that's simple adjustments. But then when you start saying, okay, this quarter is going to be all about feeding LA. Okay, this quarter is going to be all about giving LA the ball at 3. Okay, this quarter is going to be all about Devin Vassell. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. I have no idea. The only person that seemed as if they were playing competent basketball throughout the preseason was Devin Vassell and Patty. Okay, those are the only two actually. everyone else, I was just kind of confused and dumbfounded by what we're going to do. Another thing, I'm wondering, are we even going to play Eubanks? Preseason was very confusing to me. The fact that Eubanks didn't play much at all, that was really weird, because I thought that, maybe I was just wrong, maybe he is just a placeholder, but I thought that the extension was saying that we trust him a little bit more, because he is a great player. So it's very confusing what they want to do here. Okay, it's very confusing. But I was of the belief that, or the assumption that he was going to play at the center position more times than not, because of how well he plays defense, which I really do believe in Drew Eubanks. And by the way, I've said this during the game too, when we were watching the last preseason game. Why do people go at Eubanks the way they do? Isn't it weird? Isn't it the thing the way they go at Eubanks? Like, why do people go at Eubanks the way they go at Eubanks? What's up, Brian? What's up, man? Brian came in, it's like, what's up, man? What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand. I want to get it. I don't. So, I don't know. So, but going into this game, I'm very nervous. Not thinking about, are we going to win, are we going to lose. I can't even make a prediction on what's going to happen tonight as far as the win or the loss, because the preseason been so dreadful. But I'm nervous that we're going right back into the trap that we were before, and it's low-key nerve-wracking, man. It's low-key nerve-wracking, because I just don't understand. It doesn't have to be like that, but it's just like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm trying to figure out. I'm looking at the map because I gotta go somewhere. I'm trying to figure out, where is that it's telling me to turn into. I've never been there before, or have I? Huh. Dude, it's so many people out, by the way. DeMar is gone. What you talking about? Are you turning into a pessimistic Spurs fan, Clan? No. I'm not pessimistic at all. No, he didn't. Get the hell out of here. He said DeMar DeRozan got traded to Orlando. Get out of here. I don't believe it when someone else says it. Cap. Yeah, we know. We know you capping. But yeah, anyways, what was I saying? Oh, am I pessimistic? No. I don't think I'm pessimistic. I'm actually still positive. I just need to see something first. Like, that's the thing with me. Like, people think that, like, sometimes people think that I'm positive with the Spurs, like, just to do it. Like, I'm positive in I'm faking it almost. Like, some people feel like I'm just faking it when I'm positive about what I'm seeing from the Spurs, when that is not the case by any means. Wait a minute, are they taking me to the freaking... I'm not going here. I'm turning around. They're taking me to the mall. Like, yo. Alright, there we go. That's better. Yeah, they taking me to the mall, guys. Like, no. Leave me alone. Alright, what I'm gonna do, hold on. There we go. Yeah, sorry for that. Can you hear me? Make sure you can hear me. Or let me know, can you hear me? Like, is it coming up? I hear you. Alright, cool. Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I was on my way to get, like, one more gift. Yeah, I was on my way to get one more gift. And yeah, I was confused on where it was. Like it's a certain store, and I was confused where it was. It's in the mall. I am not going in the mall. Like nope. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm not going to the mall. It is so many people out right now. I thought it was just going to be like by itself, but then again, I haven't been in Memphis in a while, so yeah, I'm not going to the mall. Screw that. There's too many people out, dude. There's too many people out. I was laughing though. I'll be honest with you. I went into GameStop. Every single person coming in asking about a PlayStation. It's like, bro, if you've been keeping up, now some of them were like old heads, okay? Some of them were like older people. It's like I understand they're probably trying to get it for their kid, and they're like, oh, you want a PlayStation 5? Well, honey, let's go ahead. We can get it, a couple days before Christmas. They don't know what's going on, but other people, there's no excuse. It's like, what are you doing? Going in there asking for a plate? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Obviously, they ain't gonna have one. They didn't have the accessories, bro. They had stuff on display. They didn't even have the PlayStation 5 accessories. They had the accessory boxes on display. Like they didn't actually have it. It's like these people going in asking for it. It's like you're not gonna find this, man. And you would think if you're looking for it that you would have known that. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. But I do have a gift. I have one extra gift, so that's good. So that'll be nice. That'd be nice. Let me ask y'all something. Do you take the tags off, like when you give somebody a gift? Am I the only one that does that? Like, so you don't know, so they don't have to know the price, or do you leave it on there when it's like a lot of money? Or is that vain? What do you do? Y'all heard that? Or somebody asked me, have I heard the new Eminem? Like, duh, I heard the new Eminem. You leave it on there? Oh, okay. Yeah, I like to leave it on there sometimes. It's like, have you heard the new Eminem? Like, do you know who I am? Lyle sucks. Yeah, no. Yeah, Lori is better, but no, Lyles don't suck. He just, I haven't even been angry with Lyles like a lot of people. I don't think Lyles sucks. I just think Lyles is just doing too much. I have a hard time believing, from last season to this season, now he doesn't know how to shoot a jump shot. I think that it's just a matter of he's rusty. He's probably still disappointed that he wasn't able to participate in the bubble. So he got a lot going on. So I'm not gonna sit here and just say he sucks or he's trash and all this. Like, look, I'm all about what have you done for me lately, and I'm thinking, okay, it's preseason. The reason why I get on to DJ, and did I finish explaining why I'm not pessimistic? I'll keep explaining that because I'm not pessimistic right now. But the reason why I get on to DJ is because it's been so many years thus far where I just haven't saw it yet. Like, and I know he get a lot of praise, and he seemed like a cool dude, and he's capable of a lot, obviously. Like, he has games where he has double doubles. He's a really good rebounder. He plays hard. I think he has the capability of maybe being an all-star, being a star, maybe. But I just haven't seen enough thus far for me to like solidify that. Yeah, he's definitely going to be a superstar. Like, I just haven't seen it, and that's why like I'm extra critical of that particular player. Now, when it comes to Trey Lyles, all I can base him off of, I'm not going to base him off of what he did before San Antonio. I'll base him off of what he done in San Antonio, and what he did in San Antonio was a very good piece that we needed. A very good piece on the team. He's still rebounding super well, and we really need that from him at that position. He shot fairly well last season. He did fine. He was a good passer, good teammate. That's all we really needed from him. The expectations shouldn't be that high for Trey Lyles. So going into this season and seeing him, I don't think that he's necessarily trash. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say, oh yeah, he's trash because he had a bad season, or not bad season, bad preseason, like 3 games. Like, no. He's fine. So I don't get onto Trey Lyles like that. Trey Lyles is okay. In my books, he's all right. Now, if we start talking about other players in the bubble, like Rudy Gay, I'm not really mad at Rudy Gay just because it's like out of his control at this point. Can we try and get Chris Middleton? Chris Middleton would be, I would think, pretty pricey if you want to try to get Chris Middleton. Nor do I think it's necessarily worth it, what you have to give up to get Chris Middleton, or how much he would cost. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't mess around with Middleton. But anyway, all right. So when somebody was saying, "Am I pessimistic now?" Like, claiming you're pessimistic now. I'm not pessimistic. I'm still confident that the Spurs' future is bright. Okay, I'm confident that the Spurs' future is bright. The only reason why my thoughts have changed, and my thoughts don't change, because everyone thinks that, oh, when I say stuff, I don't mean it. Like, I'm just lying. Like, when I say that I love the Spurs, or not when I love the Spurs, but when I say that the Spurs are gonna be second seed, people think that I'm actually like just BSing. Like, no, you don't really believe that. You're just trying to be nice, or you're in denial. It's like, no, I'm basing it off of what I see. And what I saw from the Spurs when I said that it was going to be second seed was that the West was wide open. I didn't expect the West to be that competitive. I mean, I expect it to be competitive, but not like that, where we were just kind of dominated by the Warriors for so many years. So I went into it thinking we just came off a season in which we went to a Game 7 in the playoffs, should have went to the second round, and we didn't have that much talent. We just added more to the talent. I was thinking DeMar DeRozan's been with the team for another year, and I was thinking, yeah, sure, we can be like as good as second seed. Like, I was thinking that's our ceiling. This season, I think our ceiling is like fourth seed. But then again, once again, I think the West has gotten weaker. But based on what I've seen from the Spurs, the only people that can hurt us, the only people that can cause us to not make the playoffs is the Spurs. That's it. I don't think the competition is so out of whack that the Spurs won't be able to do it. And let's be completely honest here. Yes, hope and pray that the San Antonio Spurs don't get the virus. Anybody on our team don't get it. But I could put money. I would put money on other teams are going to have players that get it. I'm just going to put money on it. I don't know if this season's going to end. I don't think this season is going to go all the way through. I'll just be honest. I don't think it's going to be, as many games as we expecting it to be. Just being real. I don't trust these players. It's only getting worse in America, and these players, some of them do not care. Like, some of them are out just doing whatever, still having get-togethers, still doing whatever. And I know this NBA is going to try to control it, but at the same time, let's be real, the NBA, and then it doesn't help that other players, like other places, other facilities, each facility have different rules, to how many people they allow in the stadium and all this stuff. So it's really hard to tell if it's even going to last this season. But with that being said, I'm assuming that the Spurs are a little more reliable in that regard, especially with the leadership they have. That they're going to be like, they probably have their own separate rules. I would guess. I would assume. And then when you got Popovich as your coach, he's setting a pretty good example for his team. So I would expect them to just be good. And then on top of it, the type of players we have, we got some young guys, but they don't really come across as like the party animals or anything. And I'm not trying to say that, oh, we're better than another team. Like, we're not. Like, everyone's human, but at the same time, the type of personnel we get, it just don't come across like that. Like, I don't know Devin Vassell at all, but you just get certain players like Derek White, DeJounte. I don't think DeJounte. See, that's one thing. People think that DeJounte might do something. I don't think DeJounte will do anything. I think DeJounte. I think DeJounte is cool with following the rules. Like, DeJounte's he's pretty reliable in that regard. Not to mention that, like, he's constantly bragging about him being a father. He wears that on his sleeve, and that's really good. So I don't expect anything crazy from him. I don't expect anything crazy from Keldon, anything crazy from Derek White. Now, and don't get me wrong, just because these guys don't go out and do whatever doesn't mean that they can't get it. You can still get it, but yo, some of these players, nah, son, nah, stop capping. You think I'm capping? Oh, and James, yeah, James Harden, yeah, James Harden's super fishy. He partying right now. Yeah, James Harden's super fishy. You ain't gonna trust James Harden. You are not gonna trust. Okay, what? Clan, seriously, do you think as a league the players are spoiled? If so, do you think? Hold on. Do you think the league should make a rule for behavior rule? What are you talking about? If I think what? Do I okay? Do I think the? Okay, first question. I'm very confused by the question. Yeah, I think they're spoiled. And should they address code? What? Language? I'm so confused. What's going on? What did he ask me? Hold on. Plan seriously. Do you think as a league the players are spoiled? If so, do you think the league should make a rule for behavior? I don't get it. I don't get it. Can somebody explain? I want to answer it, but I don't get it. Dan said dress code, language. I don't get it. Should they make a rule for like? I don't know what you mean. Like if they leave, I'm confused. Hold on. Okay. I think Dan's gonna explain it to me. Okay. Yeah, just explain it to me. But yeah, I think that the NBA. I'll say this. I think the NBA should make any rule set in place possible to keep those players safe. And it's sad that it's come to this, but you're not just, it's not just about like protecting that one player, from it that's willing to do it. It's protecting everybody, because the last thing you want is for the guys who are doing everything in their power not to get it because this one person or these couple people, don't care. You know what I mean? So I think that should be in place. Is that what you mean? I'm so confused. Yeah, I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. Dan explained it. All right, give me a second. Let me make this turn. All right. Let's see what you're talking about. All right. Dan said what he was saying, or what the other person said. Should they impose a rule for players to behave professionally and not whine and demand for trades? Example, Kawhi and his back-to-back nonsense. Oh, okay. To not be able to demand a trade. I think you should be able to ask for a trade. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to ask for a trade. I don't think that's the problem. I think the problem comes in place when players are like talking amongst each other and they're starting to like, I don't know, like demanding a trade. I just don't think. I think that rules should be in place for like. I don't know. That's a tough question. Because I was about to say that maybe they shouldn't be able to like strike, like, because you can easily like stop playing, like Kawhi did, just kind of stop playing, and put it under the umbrella of, well, I'm just hurt, yeah, that's tough. But you can't stop that. You know what I mean? Like, if they're gonna be divas about it, you can't really stop that. Other than, but then again, on the other end, you say, the player says that he can't play, and the staff is saying that he can play, similar to us, but we know how that went down in actuality. And they're saying that he should play, or he should be able to play, and then almost as if the league is pushing them to say that, so the player will have to play because that's the rule. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I don't know, man. I don't know, Clan. But if you behave like a diva, aren't you being unprofessional? The league is now pushed by players and not the owners. You pay Harden $100 million. Isn't he supposed to be accountable for it? That's tough, man. That's tough because I understand like the whole like you need to be professional and stuff like that, and you know the owners hold them to this standard, whatever. But the reality is the players do own the league. Okay, they do. And honestly, I think that's kind of how it should be, because it's not necessarily true that owners are the most professional the way they go about business or how they treat their players at times, or you know they're not the most professional themselves, and you know how they got in those positions. I mean, it might not have been. I mean, I'm not just going to assume, but it might not have been as difficult as those players did to get in their position. But people are going to the games to see the players. That's where it's a little different. Like if you work for Amazon, you know, people aren't paying for Amazon Prime, you know, so this specific person can ship them a package. It's a overall, you know, company. You know what I mean? So like that's what they want. So the product is a little different. So like players are going to control the league as far as what you can do, as far as, you know, stopping super teams or stopping these players from just doing stuff that damages the product. I think that's important, because I think that the demanding trades thing, I think you can ask for a trade. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think you should get punished for wanting to get a trade, okay? Like, you should be able to ask for a trade. Like, your agent should be able to go in there and try to ask for a trade. You should be able to do that. But when it comes to, okay, you ask for a trade, and then you're starting to talk to other players, you're talking to the media about how, you know, you're tired here, you're throwing out subliminals and stuff like that. I think that they have enough rules in place right now to try to prevent it. Even talking to other teammates, like, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to tweet certain stuff. So I think as it stands right now, it's fine. You're not going to stop the players from being divas, okay? You're not going to stop somebody's behavior like that. You're just not. The person is either going to be a diva or not going to be a diva, or they're going to choose their behavior. They're going to choose to go about business the way they go about business. All right, like it just is what it's just who you are. Some people make the most money in the world and they don't turn into divas. Some people get a little bit of money, biggest diva in the world. So yeah, no. I'm not going to start saying, well, you need to control the players and stuff like that, and the players own the league. Like, yes, the players own the league, and they're going to own the league. And that's just the reality of it. And honestly, they should own the league, because yes, not just act like owners are the best thing ever, or owners mean they own that player. Like, yeah, you work under that player, but if you're good enough, you're gonna play for any team. If you're good enough, you could leave the NBA, create your own team or whatever, people watch you play, or like, no, I don't think, I don't know. I don't have as much, like, maybe it's just me, I don't have as much respect for the owners as much as some people have respect for the owners, because I think owners are full of crap, like, all the time. I think they're full of it. I think they're oftentimes corrupt in the way they go about business. I think they do a lot of things that's highly unprofessional, and there's a lot of things they do behind closed doors that are probably pretty terrible. So no, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, oh yeah, the owner owns you, so you need to be 100% professional. Like, no, like, you're fine. And just some players gonna be divas, some players aren't. All right, even in Jordan days, when we think about Michael Jordan and that great era of the 90s and whatnot, there were divas. Okay, there were divas. Dennis Rodman was a diva. Scottie Pippen was a diva. There were divas. But you get something special when you get a Michael Jordan. You get something special when you get a Manu, when you get a Kobe. These guys. Well, Kobe he was kind of a diva at times too, but you know what I mean. On your point of diva and money, do you know any Spurs who was a diva? No, I'm sure. No, I'm sure. The biggest diva. Well, we had Dennis Rodman at one point. He was a diva. But if you're just talking about like all-time Spurs players, I think Kawhi. Kawhi's a big diva. Like Tony Parker was kinda, but not 100%. And don't get me wrong, every player is gonna have like an ego, but Kawhi. Like if you're talking about like toxic diva, Kawhi, and we didn't know he was a diva, but the way he went about it, that's diva. Like that was awful. The way he went about it. Hold on, somebody asked me something and I missed it. Hold on, give me a second. Playing, if the league is pushed by players, there won't be regulations to stop super teams. Oh, okay, I feel you. Well, the thing is, I don't know the answer to that. Other than just not letting, I don't know, because you can't tell a team like you can only have this many superstars on your team or something. I don't know. I mean, look, if maybe teams will see the Warriors and learn from it, maybe. I mean, but then again, they don't care. They're like, we can get a couple championships, we don't care. But I mean, the Warriors did super team, and now they are depleted. They have nothing left. And I think even if Clay was playing, I don't think the Warriors make the playoffs. So they kind of have nothing right now. So I don't know. Yeah, it's really, you can't stop super team. It's really hard to stop super team. And you have to be honest, like even when the days where the players didn't have as much control as they do right now, there were still super teams like getting created. They just weren't as successful, but they were still super teams. You know, I know that the Bulls team was maybe considered a little bit more organic because you know that was Michael Jordan's team, which I like it done like that way better, by the way. But if you even think about the Lakers, they had a stacked team, and they still lost, but they had a stacked team. One year, it was quite a few. Like who did they have on there, y'all? It was Karl Malone, Kobe, Shaq was there, right? I mean, was Penny there too? It was a stacked team, and they still lost. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how you stop super teams. But the last thing, I'll say this right now. Okay, listen to me. The last thing you want. Oh, Gary Payton. Okay, I said Penny Hardaway. But the last thing you want, okay? The last thing you want. Payton and Malone were washed though, Clan. But it was still a super team, okay? That's still a big deal. Like, washed Malone and Payton still got them to the finals, right? But anyway, the reason why what I'm saying is the last thing you want is for the owners to run the league. That's the last thing you want. The last thing we want is for the owners to run the league. That you do not want that. You cannot trust those owners, man. You cannot trust them. Now, should there, like you said, should there be regulations? There should be certain regulations. I'm not the one to come up with that. I cannot think of regulations. I would have to really sit back, because you put me on the spot with that question. So I would have to really like sit back and think about how to prevent super teams. But like, as far as the owners versus players and who has control, I would pray for the players to have control over the owners always. And that's not just the NBA. For the most part, any league, I would hope they have more control over the NBA than the owners. Because I mean, they are the product. And not only that, I just don't trust these owners, man. I do not trust these owners. These owners are something else, man. When owners start thinking they bigger than everything, they do a lot of crooked stuff behind closed doors. A lot of crooked stuff behind closed doors. So I'm not with it. I'm not with the owners running the league. Screw them. Clan, NFL is pushed by owners. MLB and NBA are pushed by players. Their ratings have dropped. Sorry to put you in the spot. Wait, whose ratings has dropped? The NBA and MLB? Dude, screw the NFL. That's my point. screw the NFL. That's my point right there. Screw the NFL. NFL's terrible, dude. They're terrible. Those owners are awful. They're god awful. And I'm a Cowboys fan. I can tell you those owners are god awful. God awful. Those players should have more control. As much as those players do when they get on that field, and the concussions and the stuff that happens future-wise down the line. I mean, players that commit suicide because of all the concussions they've had, and like some players that have memory loss, and like all this stuff they put their bodies through for entertainment, obviously for a better future for themselves. And yes, that's their choice. But at the same time, those owners suck. They suck. They don't care about the players at all. They suck. They throw you away like you're garbage. They'll pay a player that shouldn't get paid as much as he get paid, and then the player that's been loyal, they would just say, man, forget you. You're loyal. I'll just give you little pennies. Well, it's not pennies, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like, no, dude, no. That's my point. NFL suck, and I haven't heard about any NBA fans turning their head away from the NBA. Now, as far as you're saying the ratings drops and stuff like that, I don't know. I don't know how that's going as far as the rating drops. I would assume that's due to the virus, and NBA just wasn't the same when the bubble situation wasn't the same. Everyone was kind of like excited for the NFL regardless, and the NFL on top of it is just so I don't know, man. It's almost like an event. Like the NFL is like an event. You get way more NBA than you do NFL. So when the NFL is going, like it's always an event. It's always like something exciting, and it's an event when you watch an NFL game. Because you don't get it too often. You get NBA a lot more often than you get NFL or football in general. So yeah, I don't know about that. But what I'm trying to say is, no, I'm not. I'm not going to compare it and be like, oh yeah, the owners should be in charge of the NFL. Like, NFL suck. The way they go about business, and I'll be completely honest with you, they really rubbed me the wrong way when it was all that with the Colin Kaepernick thing. It really rubbed me the wrong way the way the NFL handled it. It really rubbed me the wrong way. It really did. Now, I don't care about controversy and people saying that's controversial and what he's doing is this, that, and the third. It's like, dude, come on. Like, the way the NFL handled it was BS. And to show you that it's BS, how come they took a backseat? How come all of a sudden now, since it's a little more popular or whatever, to support something that actually matters, something that is important, now all of a sudden all the owners, the NFL want to come out and say a statement like, oh, we support. Get out of here with that, dude. Screw that. Like, no, the NFL suck. They suck. Everything they do suck. They suck so bad. The NBA is so much better than the NFL. And that's not even me being more of an NBA fan than an NFL fan. I love my Cowboys just as much as I love my Spurs. I don't talk about the Cowboys. I didn't make a Cowboys account because I don't know how long this is going to last with Jerry Jones, and it just makes me sick to my stomach. And I can't fathom seeing myself get on here every single day talking about the Cowboys. Now, Mark Holmes, I follow him. He reminds me of my dad, by the way. He looks like my dad. It's really weird. But Mark Holmes, he's a great Cowboys channel. If you're a Cowboys fan, go follow him. He can do it all day, every day. Not me. Never. Ever. I'm never, ever talking about the Cowboys. I hate them. I love them, and I hate them. And the way that they go about their business, and the NFL in general, how the way they go about business is disgusting. It is disgusting. It is disgusting what they did. It is disgusting what they did to Colin Kaepernick. I'm sorry, it is disgusting. Now, as far as who Colin is as a person, I think as time went on, he kind of became a little different. It was like, okay, this isn't really about you trying to play again. But just at the moment, at that time, and the way that they disrespected this dude and disrespected the movement in general, just so many people where they just said screw you guys, it really hurt. It hurt. And yeah, you're right, Brian. Jerry Jones is a clown. He's a clown. He's a straight up clown. I can't stand Jerry Jones, dude. He is such a clown. The fact that you would pay Zeke all that money, and don't get me wrong, is Zeke worth it? Sure, maybe. But you pay Zeke all this money? You pay Zeke all that money, and Dak has been by far the best quarterback we've had since Troy Aikman. I'm sorry. I love Tony Romo. Tony Romo was extraordinarily talented, but Tony Romo choked a lot. He did. He always needed a coach. That was another thing. Never gave him a coach, but he always needed a coach. Never got one. So therefore, we were losers all the time. And there's other reasons, but we're losers all the time. But when it comes to Dak Prescott, Dak is a killer at heart. He's a killer at heart. And you disrespect this dude by not giving him his contract. That's BS. And we might lose him now. That's BS. Jerry Jones is trash. He is utter garbage. Utter garbage. Screw Jerry Jones. He's disgusting. And then we talking about like should owners be professional or not? I'm sorry. I remember seeing an image surface of Jerry Jones with some like look like I'm sure she was like 18, 19, but she looked like some 16-year-old, 17-year-old girl on his crotch. No one said nothing about that. That was just sweep right on the rug. Let a player do that. Let a player do that. We won't stop hearing about it. Owner do it, oh, it's okay, because he's a billionaire. Screw them. Screw all those owners. They're awful, dude. Now you want to support. Now it's all about, now we're all about Black Lives Matter. Screw y'all. You don't support. You don't truly support. The NBA lets the players express themselves the way they need to be, the way that they want to express themselves. Of course, they ain't gonna let you go far and, you know, wear a shirt that says F50 or something crazy like that. They're not gonna let you do that. Nor would I condone anybody doing like that. That doesn't help anything. But they allow the players to express the way they want to express. They allow the players to do what they feel is best for the cause that they advocate for. If you're advocating for something that's good, that's something that's positive, do it. I don't care what it is. And that's me personally too. That's my opinion on it too. If you advocate for something that you care about, no matter what it is, if it's a good thing, do it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. If it's good, if you feel like it's going to benefit a race, a marginalized group, anybody, do it. But what I don't want to hear is how the NFL is doing something right by putting muzzles on their players. Like, screw them. It doesn't help anybody. All it does is help other people be intolerant. That's all it helps. It helps other people justify their ignorance. That's all that does. That's all that does. Jeez. Wait, what? He may be trash. His team is trash, but he and the team are over in Texas. He be owner till he dies. Yeah. We get it. The Cowboys are trash and the Panthers are better. Man, he is trash. It's just, I don't know, man. I start getting upset when I start thinking about like the NFL and the way they went. I was so hurt, bro. I was so hurt. There was, and it wasn't just me. It was a lot of people that were hurt by what the NFL was doing during the Kaepernick situation. It was so BS. It was BS. Like, if you advocate for something that you care about, what's the problem? Everybody needed an excuse for why it's wrong. Everybody wanted an excuse. Don't sit. That's disrespecting the flag. Okay, well let me talk to somebody from the military. Oh, kneeling. That's respectful. Nah, don't do that either. Stand up. put your hand on your chest. It's like, man, y'all like leave people alone. They can do what they want to do. You got the freedom to do what you want to do. Like, if you want to make the world a better place, you want to make America better, then do what you got to do that you feel like will help make America better. But that was such BS. I'm sorry, when Knights got knighted, or was it Knights? Or are they not? Would they be considered Knights? What would they be considered at that point? Well, when you got knighted, you know, thousands of years ago, you kneel. Let me ask you something. If any of you ever ask somebody to marry you, what do? Kneel? It's like, get out of here with about what's respectful and what's not. Like, shut up. You just wanted to muzzle those players, and the owners didn't help. They made it way worse. I didn't mean to go on this rant. The fact of the matter is, Jerry Jones is trash. That's my consensus. That's my conclusion. My conclusion is, after all that ranting I just did, Jerry Jones is trash. And I hope we all can agree on that. All right, I'm about to go ahead and get off. I'm sorry for the long rant. It was quite a few people in here this whole time, by the way. I hope you guys have a good Christmas. By the way, like the video. Join the group chat. The first link below is the group chat. Tonight, go join the group chat. What? Yeah, but anyway, join the group chat, okay? Link below. First thing in the description is a link to the group chat. Go join it. And also, oh crap, I should have mentioned this already. But people that's in here, when you join the group chat, there is be on Flick, man. Y'all don't text enough. I'll be on Flick tonight. Well, I'm gonna be on Watch Party too. But when you go on there, when you join it, you're gonna instantly be entered into a $2,000 giveaway. So Flick messaged me today, and they said, well, not today. I'm sorry. Was it yesterday? It might have been a couple days ago. But they were saying that anybody that joins it from... Actually, I need to ask them if people that have already joined it, are they entered automatically? I think everyone's entered. But anyway, they're saying they're doing a $2,000 giveaway. So go join it. I believe if you're already in there, you're good. But yeah, they're doing that. I'm also doing a giveaway for a Fiesta shirt from RGTV. So he's going to give away a shirt if you join the Flick chat. And how do you enter that is you join the Flick chat, links below, join it, and then scroll down to Fiesta giveaway and click that, and you'll see what you need to do. And it's really easy. You just drop a pixel. You'll know what that is once you join the group chat. All right, guys. Till next time. Appreciate you. Join the group chat. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Oh, watch party tonight, by the way. You're from India? That's pretty dope. Okay, watch party tonight. Order on the Court YouTube channel. Watch party. We'll be on there like right at 7. Okay, we'll be starting right at 7. So go join that. I'll get with you guys later. Till next time. Deuces.